Hi, I'm coming to you today with a quick review on this product. Let you know what I think about it, what it is, and I'm going to just chit chat after that. So stay tuned. Oh, and then you'll get to see. Ooh. Stay tuned. So, the reason I call myself Dirty Lazy Keto is because I do allow some small part of the time some products that strict keto people do not use. I do suspect that the further along I get into my weight loss journey, that those products will be whittled out little by little. But in the meantime, there are things that, we've been eating all of our lives that we miss when we go on to keto. And one of those things, for me, was biscuits and gravy. And my mom, she's doing low carb. She's not doing keto, but she was missing the same thing. So I went on internet, saw a few products, and then went on Amazon and I bought Carbquick. Now I will let you know, I am not being sponsored by Carbquick. I bought this of my own free money. This is my own doing. They're not sponsoring it. They have no idea I'm doing this. So anyway, but I went and bought Carbquick. A little trepid, a little skeptical, but I bought it anyway. And it says it's 90 fewer carbs than the leading brand, which we know. Carbquick, Bisquick. We know the leading brand would be considered Bisquick because this is actually a baking mix. It means that it's got the added things to it that makes our lovely pancakes and things. Then you don't have to add the baking soda stuff. Pardon me. And it says that it has 2 net grams of carbs per biscuit. So I went ahead and got it. I don't remember how much I paid. I think I paid like $12 for a 3-pound box. And let me tell you, this box is going to last forever. Because, like I said, this is not going to be something we use all the time. It's just for those times when we want a bread craving that we can't get through other means. Like a 90-second bread. I made that. And I wanted a ham and cheese sandwich. So I made the 90-second bread. Made my ham. Put the cheese in there. And, it doesn't taste like bread. So, while it kind of took that craving, not really a craving, but a want away, it didn't completely satisfy it. So we tried this. I wanted biscuits and gravy. So yesterday my mom made a pan of biscuits for this. And the old drop type biscuits in the pan. And she cooked it. And then she made sausage gravy with it using this product. Now, I'll tell you, the gravy didn't thicken up like normally. Like if you put flour, if you know how to make old-fashioned white gravy, you put your grease, you put an equal amount of flour, you stir it up, you brown it a little bit, then you add your liquid, whether it be water or milk, or in this case, she did a half and half of heavy whipping cream and water. But it didn't thicken it up like flour would have. Now, you may ask what this is, what it's made of. And the primary ingredient is carbulose. What is carbulose? I looked it up on the internet, and I still don't know what it is. I'm not, well, hang on. Hold on just a second. Hello. Okay, seriously? I hate calls from it's not a real person, it's a computer. I hate those calls. You can't tell them, do not call me, because there's nobody there to tell. Anyway. Back to this. Carbulose. I still don't know what carbulose is. This says carbulose flour. Enzyme enriched wheat. Okay. What does that mean? I have no clue. I have no clue what that means. So I went on the internet. It says the exact same thing. It doesn't say what it is. Man, and I'm sorry. My hair just looks funky today. My hair always looks funky, but that's... Anyway. So, yeah. It's still wheat flour. It's just enzyme enriched. I don't know why. I don't know what that does. But the other ingredients are carbulose flour. This is what carbulose flour is. Enzyme enriched wheat, vital wheat gluten, wheat fiber, high protein patent wheat flour, soy fiber, canola oil, salt, emulsifiers, enzymes, ascorbic acid. That is what makes up carbulose flour. And like I said, if you're on strict keto, this would be a no-no. This would be a complete no-no. Low carb, yeah, you could get away with doing this on low carb. The rest of the ingredients after carbulose flour is palm and palm kernel oil, buttermilk powder, baking powder, egg white powder, lecithin, salt, and natural flavors. So it does not contain any sugar, any sweeteners, unless I missed something. But yeah, the fact that I don't really know what carbulose flour is, and that it is also still a wheat. This puts this on a once in a blue moon type of product in my diet. This is what I would use if it would keep me from actually going to a full carb product. Like my brother always does a fish fry, and yeah, we might use this as a batter so that we could batter our fish rather than using his normal batter that he would use. So yeah, this in my opinion is what we're going to use to keep us from doing the full, keep us from falling off the wagon, so to speak. Now, that's what that is. If that cleared up anything. How does it taste? Okay, well here's... Okay. We had 2 biscuits left over. She made, when she made it like yesterday, she made 6 biscuits. We both had 2 yesterday with the gravy, and these 2 were left over. So this is cut off the top. So they actually were kind of flat. It didn't rise very much. But the top looks like an old-fashioned homemade biscuit. Not a canned biscuit. So if you're expecting canned biscuits, look somewhere else, because now this is what it the closest that we could find to old-fashioned biscuits. Now, the taste is kind of, how to explain this. We were talking yesterday, and while they do have the look of old-fashioned biscuits, they don't exactly taste like old-fashioned biscuits. Not like the biscuits that she would make. And it reminded, the funny thing is, one, it's like it's got too much baking soda in it. Maybe. I don't know. You can almost taste that baking soda, bacon powder taste, whatever it is. But it comes close to being a homemade biscuit, but not quite. It almost has a pancake taste. Does that make sense? So we actually think this would make a better pancake batter, and even just a batter product, better than a biscuit product. But it's not bad, and it took care of. It's kind of like the 90-second bread. You know, it's not exactly what you have in mind, but it will somewhat satisfy the need for biscuits and gravy. Which I have to say, strangely enough, is actually probably a good thing. Because if this actually tasted like the homemade biscuits, and, you know, and the gravy had made right, yeah, this would probably be more tempting than what it is. As it is, I'm okay with only having it once in blue moon. So, but that's my review on it. But I don't think I read the nutritional facts. Okay. Yeah, I do have to take off my glasses to read. Strange as it is. Okay. So a third cup, which is about one biscuit. This container makes 42 biscuits. Let's try this again. Calories is 90. Total fat is 6 grams. 1 gram of saturated fat. 5 grams of polyunsaturated fat. 0 cholesterol. 210 milligrams of sodium. Total carbohydrates, and this is if you're doing total carbs, this is probably going to be a big no-no for you. Total carbohydrate is 16 grams. Dietary fiber is 14 grams. And then of that dietary fiber, 14 grams, which means all of that fiber is insoluble. 0 sugars, 6 grams of protein, and showing this has 2 grams of net carbs. So, not a bad product for low carbers. A strict keto, no. I would not recommend this for strict keto. If you're like me, you do what they consider dirty keto, and you allow products every so often that are not strict, then you might could be okay with this. Yeah, I still have the cough. It's not nowhere near as bad as it was. I almost gone. So, I had planned on doing a video on getting ready, going to Tops, weighing in, showing what my weight was. However, since our group meets at a library on Monday nights, the library happens to be run by the city in our little town. Monday was a holiday, President's Day. And that means the library was closed. They haven't given us a key yet. So we had to cancel tops. So I have no idea what my weight loss or gain or anything was this week. I'll know next Monday. So, no news on that front. But I've been watching the girls here doing their keto videos, and I'm just saying, girls, you've got me crying sometimes. Really, you've got to stop making me cry. That is not good. I am not a pretty crier, and you girls are making me cry. But I did want to do, a couple of girls were doing Keto Bucket list, I guess. Not things I want to do before I die, but things I want to do when I've lost my weight. Kind of things that I look forward to doing. And I haven't really sit down and thought of it, but one thing I would love to do is to be able to just go walking. There's a flea market that is north of us, and it's Canton. The whole town basically turns into a giant flea market. And I've only been a couple of times, and even last few times I went, I was still overweight and couldn't walk. Well, one thing, you just cannot walk the whole thing in one day anyway, but I still couldn't walk as much as I wanted to. I would love to go there and be able to just take the day, and me and my mom just walk through the whole thing. Well, not through the whole thing, but all day. Spend there, just go walking, not buying anything, never afford anything, but just looking and browsing, and would love to do that. When I get off all my weight, what I would really love is to go on a cruise. Get in a plane and not have to worry that they're going to charge more because I weigh more, or that I'm going to need a bigger extension for the seatbelt like the last time I went on a plane. But be able to get on a plane, go to probably Galveston, that'd be closest, or not even get in the plane, just go to Galveston. Get on a cruise ship. I want to go on a cruise somewhere. I would really love to go to cruise to Alaska. So it wouldn't be out of Galveston. That would have to be out of California. But yeah, I would love to go on a cruise. What else would I love to do? I would love to get bikes again and start riding bikes. Been a long time since I've been bike riding. I would love to be able to just get on the floor and play with my nieces, or great nieces, or any of the kids in the family, or the puppies, or whatever, and then knowing that I can get off the floor again. Yeah. I would love to start dating again. I'm not using my weight as a cop-out that I don't date. I don't date because I don't feel comfortable with myself enough to date. Doesn't mean that I haven't had chances to date, because, there are men that actually like big women. But I wanted to be, after my last relationship, I wanted to be in a place that I no longer felt insecure, and that I felt secure in myself, and to be in a healthier position to date. And part of that means that I need to lose this weight. I need to be healthier state of mind, which it is better than it was the last time. And I want to be able to feel confident in me. And so when I get to that point and I find a man who is not a scumbag, someone that I don't know, the men that I've met lately, no, But I would like to find a man who is healthy in his mind, securing himself without being self-absorbed and a douche. Somebody who is worthy, who's a good guy, a really honest good guy. And I do know good guys, so I know they're out there. But when I become healthy up here and healthy here, then I'll feel that I'll be in a better position to start dating. So, and if not, it's fine. I'm okay being single. I'm not somebody who needs to have somebody in their lives, and I'm glad of that. So that is not a tangent I wanted to get on, but anyway, but yeah, those are my Kick the Bucket or Keto Bucket goals. So I'll pass that on to somebody else. What are your Keto Bucket goals? Let me know. Write down in the comments. I'm curious. We know what we want to do when we win the lottery, but do we always know what we want to do when we win the keto lottery? We have lost all of our weight. So, yeah, write down below. Let me know what you think. So, I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to eat my bacon, egg, and cheese, no biscuits, carbulose biscuits, whatever. And I'm going to go and make happy memories. Later.